Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Gala Games price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the short-term and the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and also take a look at the key areas of support that we still have remaining here on the Gala Games chart. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the daily chart by giving you a brief of what has been happening. So Gala Games, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.85 mark in a movement that I've been terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing that all-time high, we started the bear market in this ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.015 mark. And in that movement to the lower side, I'm terming it as a higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side, and giving you a measure from the all-time high. From the all-time high, you can see that Gala Games is down more than 97%, meaning there are chances that we might have seen the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2 and also the bear market low. And there are chances that once we see that recovery to the upside, we are going to regain our impulsive nature in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $1.36 mark, and that is the minimum that I will expect Gala Games to do in the next bull market, and once we see a recovery here on the Gala Games chart. And that is my long-term scenario. And in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3, I will also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3, having the wave 5 of the fractal wave completing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside, and getting to the short-term scenarios, which will be based on the key chart patterns that we have information on this chart, starting here on the daily chart, where you can see we have this falling wedge, which is a chart pattern that can break to the upper side. And once you see the breakout to the upper side, I'll be expecting to see a retest of this trend line that I have over here, and also manage to break above the 20-day MA here on the daily chart. And once we see the retest, then we can continue pushing even higher, and in that movement, that might be the move that will be giving us that impulsive nature that we are expecting in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. So that is the very first short-term scenario that can play out here on the Gala Games chart, basing it on what we have here on the daily chart, and jumping to the forward chart for further analysis and also other chart patterns that have information. You can see before we made our low at around the $0.016 mark, we had been trading within this channel. We managed to break out of the channel to the lower side, so a retest and continued pushing even lower. We also saw the formation of another triangle, which is right here, which is a chart pattern that has given us a breakout to the lower side, and that happened the moment we also lost the 20-day MA. And to get a minimum target area for the breakout out of this chart pattern, we can get the height of the triangle. So I need to get this height and then place it right here where we are seeing the breakout, so that we can get a minimum target area to the lower side. So I need to place the height right here, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $0.01558 mark. And there are chances that Gala Games might continue pushing even lower, give us a new low at around the $0.015 mark. And the next key area of support that I'm watching is the area at around the $0.00954 mark. That is my next key area of support that I'm watching. In case we continue seeing lower prices, then I will expect that to be the last key area of support to offer us support, so that we can see that bounce to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And in case we lose that key area of support, that will be putting a major challenge on the recovery of Gala Games, because on the KuCoin chart, this is where the chart all started at around the $0.00954 mark, and that means it's a key area of support. And also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the 1 hour RSI, we are trading at around the 18 mark, meaning we have managed to get into the oversold region, and that means there are chances of seeing we have massive room for us to support any recovery to the upside. We have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and we're also seeing an increase in the selling momentum. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, whether we are going to fully maximize this target area for the breakout out of these triangle that I have right here, then expect another bounce to the upside, or whether we are going to see that recovery from the prices that you are trading within. And that's the update for Gala games. And if you like the video, make sure that you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership.